Okay, first up is the Kahr PM9. It's in 9mm. Safety check. Nothing in the chamber. The mag holds 6 rounds, so 6+1 capacity in the flush mag. And in the extended mag, holds 7 rounds. And it does extend down below the grip. Gives you a place to hang the pinky if you're so inclined. I carry that as my backup. And carry it with the 6-round magazine, 6+1. One of the drawbacks I found with the PM9 in the spare mag, whether it's the flush or the 7-round mag, is if you've got it open in your pocket, in other words, not in a pouch or something, this bullet, when you're sitting, can get pushed down, because again, the way it sits in that mag, it's angled up, and it can get pushed down, and it doesn't take much for it to pop out, and the next one to pop out, and the next one's not in the right angle, and if you go to draw that up, and if you were to slap that in the gun, it's not, you'd have to sit there and manually make sure that top round is in the proper position to be able to do a reload. Not a desirable thing if you are under attack. So what you need to do is carry it in a mag pouch. I carry my spare mag, on my belt here, and then the gun, depending on what I'm wearing in the summer, shorts or pants, I will either have it inside in a pocket, in my pants pocket, inside the waistband, or on the outside. And here you see that option, Kydex holster, outside the waistband. What I do like about this is it is very concealable in a pocket. This being my favorite holster for that. It is made by Alabama Holsters. You can look them up on alabamaholsters.com. It has a nice little thumb rest here, so when you're reaching in your pocket, you can put your thumb there and begin to push it out. As you pull it out, the holster will stay in the pocket because of this extension here. It gets hung up in the pocket, so the holster will stay in the pocket and you draw your gun. Before I got that, I progressed. I had a couple different offerings. This was my first one. It was a inexpensive little band. This slip resistant, resides in your pocket. The trigger guard is protected, which is the main thing. You reach in and you would pull out, and this stayed in the pocket. The next one I got, because I wasn't thrilled with that, was sort of just a quick one when I first got the pistol, was the crossbreed holster. Again, this is a slip resistant material. And it whereas like this, the gun still prints on your pocket. With this, the gun will not print on your pocket, and it does the trick. But I found this to be the most comfortable. But this is not a holster review. While on the subject of holsters, one more quickie. When I'm carrying it inside the waistband, I do go with the crossbreed holsters. This I found to be more comfortable. It spreads it out a little, and with my little paunch hanging out, this was more comfortable for me. I want to do a quick comparison, just size-wise, so you get an idea. Put the empty mag in here. As I said, 6+1. Everyone knows the size of a Glock 19, or most everyone, for comparison purposes. Again, nothing in the mag, nothing in the firearm. The Glock 19, just for comparison purposes, so you get the idea, the width of the slide and the height, and let's see the overall length. I'll line them up in the back. You begin to see how much smaller the Kahr PM9 is, because holding it in my hand doesn't help you. Some dimensions. The Kahr PM9 is, overall length is 5.3 inches. The overall height is 4 inches. The width, which is key in concealed carry, is 0.9 inches. And it weighs in at 15, well actually the pistol itself without a mag is 14 ounces per their website. Magazine is 1.9 ounces, bringing it up to, if I can do the math, 15.9 ounces. And then if you're carrying 6+1 of 124 grain 9mm, brings it up to about a little over 19 ounces, 19.15 on my kitchen scale, which I'm not bringing out here. My wife would kill me. So there are your dimensions and weights on the pistol. I really like it. The comparisons would be to a Kel-Tec PF9 or a Ruger LC9. Both of those, their price points are significantly lower. They're less expensive, still quality firearms. The Ruger LC9 is 17.1 ounces, where this is 15.9. And the Kel-Tec PF9 is 14.6 ounces, where this is 15.9. Both the Ruger LC9 and the Kahr PM9 are 0.9 inches in width, and the Kel-Tec is even slimmer at 0.88 inches in width. But they're very, very close. What distinguished or helped me make the decision is I went to a gun shop that had all three pistols. And again, nothing in the firearm. I was able to try the trigger on all three. It hasn't broken yet, I'll be quiet here. And then the reset comes all the way out. It's a double action only. I wanted to try the triggers before I bought, say, the less expensive one, and sure enough, this, for me, for my likes, had the nicest trigger. Versus the PF9 from Kel-Tec or the Ruger LC9. Kahr does make a CM9, which is meant to be a little bit more competitive with the Ruger LC9 and Kel-Tec PF9, but the CM9 has conventional rifled barrel versus the polygonal barrel in the PM9. The CM9 slide stop lever. The CM9, it's in metal injected molded instead of machined. The slide stop on the PM9 by Kahr is machined. The slide itself is more rounded and has more engraved or machining operations on the slide. Purely cosmetic, the CM9 uses roll marking instead of, in the PM9 it uses engraved markings. That's no biggie. And the CM9 only comes with one magazine, where the PM9 comes with two. But there is a significant price difference. I bought this back I'd have to say 2011. And the PM9, which I bought, retailed for $780 and change. I bought it for $575. The CM9, I believe, by Kahr, retails at $517. And give or take, I think you can pick them up now for $380. In comparison, the Ruger LC9 you can pick up for like $350. And the Kel-Tec PF9 I've seen as low as $280. So a little bit more expensive. May not show up well in this bright sunlight, but I've got some Talon grips on the Kahr PM9. I found it gave me a better purchase of the firearm. I originally had their sandpaper grip by Talon grips, but it was getting hung up on my clothing when I drew it. And I found the rubber, or the rubber textured grip decal gives me a better purchase on the firearm, but doesn't get snagged on my clothing as much. I'll shoot this. I'll probably post it in a separate video. I'll do that now, though, or today while I'm up on the hunting property, and show you this in action along with the Ruger LCR, which I will review in a moment. after I stop the video and do a separate review on this pistol or revolver. Thanks for watching.